I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. And I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine. Oh, I live it like you live it up. Hey. Hey, you all. What's going on? What's popping? What's good? What's good? Who's good? We're good. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. Let's just get straight into it. So the ladies are on the road to Barcelona. And we have Eva, Marlo, Portia, Shamia, Nene, Cynthia, and Candy. I believe I got everybody. Kim Zolciak did not show, even though she did show her ass in this episode, but she didn't show, meaning that she didn't go on the trip, of course. It was too black. It was too black for her. And also Kenya didn't go because she's all in love and out trying to make babies, and Godspeed with that. Okay, so they're on the road talking, and somehow or another they all got on Kim Zolciak. Nene basically roasted Kim this entire episode, and I was low-key here for it. Like Escape, here for it. And it was just funny. It was just funny. It was hilarious. It was necessary. And normally I don't condone somebody kind of like going so hard on somebody, but Kim deserves it. Kim is extra. Kim is disrespectful. She's annoying. She's entitled. Why did she come back to this show? If you have your own successful show, why would you come back to this show once again? And shouts out to everybody who feels that way. Like many, of us feel that way. It's just like, why are you here, sis? You come with your red cup. You don't want to drink out the nigga cups, like, that they got at their house. You just, child, Ziploc trash. Bye. Okay, so they're on the road talking about Kim, and Nene was just like, Kim done had a stroke. She done had a heart attack. She done had cancer. She done had all this kind of stuff. And she rated them in the background. I didn't know she had cancer and all this kind of stuff. And they was just like, yeah, she done had some of everything in the book. Which is why I, honest to God, don't know why she's, still living, because she done had all this stuff. God is so good. I'll holler. Nene was carrying. Nene was going on. And it was actually funny. Okay, so they all sit down and have a conversation. They go and have lunch somewhere before they check into the hotel. And, they're talking, and they asked Eva, Shamia asked Eva, actually, who's your guy, who are you with? And she was like, oh, I'm with such and such, he's running for mayor, all that kind of stuff. So Shamia gonna say out of her mouth, she was just like, well, how do your boyfriend feels about you dating women? And Eva was just like, excuse me? And Shamia was just like, yeah, I read that you was with Macy Elliott. I was like, who is Macy Elliott? I know Missy, but I don't know Macy. I was just like, Lord, Shamia, they done, dug a knife in her back and trying to get her to say stuff. And it's just like, Lord. I'm like, she was like, Eva said that I would never, she was like, I'm not a lesbian. I have never slept with Missy Elliott. And I have had a female experience in the past. Now, what is interesting to me when it comes to when females say that they've had a female experience or they messed around with girls in the past, but I'm straight. Why is it that if a man was in the same situation, he's straight, he considers himself straight, he's of the straight lifestyle for the longest, he has a wife, a girlfriend, kids, yada yada, but he's had a male experience, a male-on-male experience in the past. Why is it that he's considered, once people find out about that he's considered gay the rest of his life? But females can dibble back and forth and be straight 1 minute, be bi 1 minute, be gay 1 minute, and then say, oh, no. I don't know about that bi gay stuff. I'm straight. I've always been straight. I like men. Why is that? Why is it back and forth? Let's talk in the comment section. Let's have a real conversation. That's just very interesting to me, how women can tend to bounce back and forth from being gay and straight or bi, but men can't do that. Like, men are considered gay forever if they have one experience with a guy. So it's very interesting in that aspect. But with that said, I always feel like, as far as bisexuality, I always feel like there's always one that you're going to like more than the other. And I'll leave it at that. Okay, so moving on from that, so with that, Cynthia, no, Eva brought up the whole party, you know, how it went to hell, Candy's little party for the Essence magazine. And she was just like, yeah, well, I want to apologize to you about that. Cynthia was just like, yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about that. Portia started to chime in. Cynthia was just like, wait a minute, I'm talking to Eva. The question was for her. I was like, ooh. Now, Cynthia, you ain't have to snap Portia up like that. I thought that was a little unnecessary, but you know. We all know Cynthia's, I love Cynthia, but we all know Cynthia's famously known as the flip-flop. She's one of those people that flip-flops and changes personalities, and, you know, depending on who she's around, she switches up. I know a lot of people like that. I'm not going to mention any names, of course. But yes, yeah, it's very familiar to me. So Cynthia was just like, yeah, well, I believe Will. And Nene was just like, well, what you mean you believe Will? Like, it's kind of looking like he's an opportunist, sis. Like, you really might need to check on that. Like, do you not, you know, what if they possibly telling the truth? And Cynthia was just like, well, he told me he didn't have a girlfriend back then. And he don't have a girlfriend now. Eva was just like, well, I don't know what's going on. And, you know, Portia was just like, well, look, Trick, you was the one that said that you wanted us to tell you about your man. But since you don't want us to tell you about your man, then I won't say nothing about that man no more. And so I was just like, Lord. With everything, I just truly hope that Cynthia don't get hurt at all by Will. I just hope she don't get hurt. She believed Will, and so let her believe Will. But Lord, I just don't know. I just hope that she don't get hurt by this man, because it's just gonna be a mess. Cynthia's too fragile, and she's a genuinely sweet, nice, kind-hearted person like I am, and I just don't want that lady to get hurt. She's too old to be playing games, like she said. But Cynthia, you can't ask somebody to tell you everything about your man and then get mad at the messenger. Like, I mean, hell. But like I said, it do seem like as of right now they keep bringing up his past, and not the present, in which you are the present. So, you know, but while y'all taking this little break, while you're in Barcelona, who knows what he's doing? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, you know, throw shade or throw dust or, you know, conjure up something, you know, with a little powder, little voodoo dolls and things. I'm not trying to do that. But who knows what that man doing while you gone? Child, please. You can't trust nobody. You heard what Kaya made the song. Don't trust no nigga, no. Okay. So what else is going on? What was it with Cynthia trying to flirt with Candy on the couch? What was that about? That was weird. I'm just like, y'all know Candy will take her up on that offer. So they decided to go to this famous church, I believe, in Barcelona. They're on the way there, and somehow it got on the whole teabagging thing. And, you know, Candy, you know, she was just like, that's just a part of giving head. The whole teabagging situation. And am I the only one that, you know, enjoys it and think that it's cool? And Portia was just like, no, it's too close to the anus and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. Let's talk in the comments. Have y'all experienced some teabagging situation? I have not. But have y'all, I mean, you know what it's about, child? They say them balls be salty sometimes. I don't know. It's just, if you getting all deep in the crevices of your partner and all that good stuff, you really gotta make sure their hygiene is on point when it comes to deep down up underneath there and in that line before you get to the hole and all. You got to make sure them things is fresh. Okay, we can do this thing. But you're going to have to jump in that shower first. I'm going to have to witness certain scrubbing that's going on. So you can't just be like the commercials, just jump in the shower and jump on out and just rub soap all on. You know, we black, we use a rag. We black, we use a rag. We need a rag, okay? So anyway, they get to the whole monument, the whole church, and they couldn't even go in because the business hours. That was a little ratchet, Cynthia. Portia was just like, child, you didn't even check the business hours. I hollered. So to entertain the people, Shamia started to do some kind of little spiritual dance. It did not move me or anybody else around. But then I remembered Cynthia handed out this whole little bucket list to all the girls. It's called a scent list or whatever. Where basically one of the girls will pick something off that list to do in Barcelona. You know, it's kind of like a bucket list situation. So it was a fun idea. It was cute. So anyway, they get back to the hotel. It all seemed nice and lovely. Welcome to Queen Victoria, or whatever the name of the hotel was. Till we got in there, and it was a little homely looking. It was a little, you know, tied and through. It was a little cheap boots, dusty looking. But you know, Cynthia's cheap. We can look at her clothing. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. But you know, yeah. I don't know, child. So... and I just have a thing about a whole lot of steps, but obviously, you know, that's just the way it's made, whatever. Maybe that's the culture, the tradition, whatever. But you know, I just have a thing about a whole lot of steps, and the way that the hotel was made, it was like curved. It was like steps going round and around, and that would freak me out because I need to be able to get to you as quickly as I can, and I need to be able, and you need to be able to get to me in case something is wrong as quickly as you can. And we're going around and around all these circles, and we're going to be tired by the time we get to you. Hopefully you're still breathing. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's not really my thing, but whatever. So, Nene expressed, she said that she knew that the place did not have a whole lot of steps, did not have a whole lot of bathrooms. So, you know, they all fighting for beds and all this kind of stuff. Candy ended up getting the biggest bed, the best room way upstairs. Everybody else was on the middle ground, and they kicked Sheree down in the basement. It was interesting because the way the whole room situation was decked out, it seemed like it was the girls that had the most money at the top, the girls who was, you know, in the middle, and then Sheree. Yeah, in the basement. She said, y'all got to check on me. I'm down here by myself. I was like, I know that's right, sister. But at least she had her own bathroom. And I have a thing. I agree with Nene. I have a thing with the whole bathroom situation. I'm the only child. So the only person really I had to share the bathroom with was my mother. Unless some family came over and you know, they spent the night or whatever. But yeah, so I'm kind of with Nene. Nene said she don't even share a bathroom with her husband. So I was like, yes, I'm here for the whole bathroom situation, child. I ain't that bougie like that, but I'm here for the bathroom. It's real personal. So, you know, Nene decided to have a meeting. She felt like the elder girls, the mature girls, should have the best room, and then everybody else should be sprinkled out wherever they at. In which, traditionally, just how I was raised, that first of all, the person who created the trip should get the best room, A. So Cynthia should technically get that room. And also the older person, you know, you let them get the ground level, or, you know, I wouldn't have put them in the basement, but you let them get, you know, where it's easy for them to get to the kitchen, the bathroom, yada yada. So you do make special accommodations in that sense. But Nene was just like, Candy was just like, look, I'm not changing my room, Moose Tracks. I'm not changing my room. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm not changing my room. In which, I don't know, I kind of feel two ways about it. This is why you just have assigned rooms. But then, of course, that would be an issue if Candy didn't like her room. So, you know. I feel like because of Candy has accomplished so much, she has that kind of entitlement attitude. Which I understand it, but it's just like, sis, yeah, chill out. But Candy did not give up her room, and she was just like, look, you always feel like you're on this whole entitlement kick, and you always bring up, oh, don't worry about my age, and yada to the yada, I'm this and that. And so, hey, y'all tell me in the comments what y'all thought about that whole scene with the whole room situation. So the girls split up. We got Marlo, Cynthia, and Nene, and then we got Sheree, Shamia, and Portia. So they decided to call Kim and tell Kim everything that Nene said about her. Of course, Kim's going off. They mentioned that Kenya's not there. And Kim was just like, yeah, I should have came. Now since Kenya's not there, I'm just like, child, you still wouldn't have came. But anyway, they're talking, and Portia said, I want to send my condolences out to you. I had no idea that you were a cancer survivor. And, you know, I appreciate you and all that. And Kim was just like, no, I'm not a cancer survivor. You know, they clipped back to season 1 when Kim was just like, you know, when they said that she thought at the reunion, they thought she had cancer, and then she was like, they found out it wasn't cancer, and yada yada yada. So, you know, Kim stunts and shows all day. So, you know, Kim, you know, got upset, of course, and got bugged, and she was just like, yo, I really don't know what's going on with you, but, you know, something going on. Nene, she was just like, Sheree was telling Nene, yeah, she had a stroke and a heart attack, yada yada. Kim, well, she parked in the handicap section, yada yada. And I'm just like, is that all you got, Kim? That she parked in the handicap section? Some of us been parking in the handicap section for years. I'm just saying, some people do it. I don't do it. I don't have a car. But yeah, it's just like, what you talking about, girl? Like, popped in the handicap section. I'm just like, child, she. So she was just like, hold on, be on standby. So we got to the whole shady dinner scene. Marlo set the whole thing up. They made Portia and Marlo fix the drinks. Marlo had a blonde wig for Kim, and a crown for Miss USA Kenya in their absence. I hollered. Marlo was just extra shady. Just doing the absolute most. Speaking of Marlo, Cynthia said on Watch What Happens Live that they should just go ahead and give Marlo a peach. Y'all, what y'all think about that? Giving Marlo a peach, giving that former felon a peach. What y'all think about that? Y'all think she gonna come in here, wreck shop, and show out? I mean, she's already showing out. But if Marlo's a part of the cast, she's just gonna, her ego is just gonna skyrocket. I do like Marlo. But sometimes, my God, it's like, Father, it's too much. So what else is going on? So they got to the whole dinner scene. You know, they said who should pray first. Shamia said, let the elders pray. Nene read Shamia for filth. I don't know why that touched Shamia's soul. I don't know why that touched Nene's soul so much when Shamia said it. You know, it's just kind of like that whole thing, kind of like how they all kind of pick on Portia, and how Cynthia can easily come at Portia. It's the same thing with Shamia. They can easily, you know, come at Shamia. It's certain girls they wouldn't necessarily try like that. Like a lot of them aren't going to necessarily try Candace like that. Or, you know, a few others, because they know it's just going to be a battle match. Plus, did y'all see Candy and Marlo going back and forth? I was just like, you know. Marlo is extra, and she say little smart shit behind the scenes to get up under Candy's skin. But, you know, Candy's always arming and ready. Candy is dry. She is. She's always been like that. That's why Riley's dry. Because, hey, how y'all doing? You know, she seems like she's that type of person where she's extra nice to you if you're doing something for her. Or if, you know, you're a fan. Other than that, it's just like, you know, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, I feel like she's nice, but it's just kind of like, I'm nice just so I won't come off as an ass, but I really don't care. You know, I don't know. Just my opinion, but I do love Candy. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. And I can't wait for all 4 members of Escape to get back together. I'm going to try my best to go to this Essence Festival, child. So, you know, I thought they was all playing. So Nene was wrong for that, for coming at Shamia the way that she did. I was just like, what is going on? It was just craziness. Long behold, they start talking again. Portia throwing out that she don't have sex. She's allergic to latex. So she don't have sex unless she's married. And everybody looking at her like, girl, stop lying. So anyway, now Kim Zolciak says, be on standby. Be on standby. Child, Kim Zolciak done released the whole thing as to why Nene and Kim fell out officially now. that her daughter Brielle was in Nene's bathroom, and she filmed some cockroaches and stuff and put it on social media. I don't know. I really hope Kim has the decency to read her daughter for filth, because you don't come in somebody's house filming. You know, if you did see a cockroach, like, you don't film it and put it on social media. Like, come on. Come on now. You whisper to sister, you be like, sis, I saw a couple of cockroaches up there, pull off to the side, yada to the yada. Now, mind you, because Nene has a big ego, she will still get offended and think that you brought him in there. But still, like, you don't do that kind of stuff like that. And then, you know, being Caucasian on top of that, coming in a black woman's house, and you know, the whole stigma, oh, black people got roaches, ghetto, yada to the yada. You just don't do that. Okay? And as Kim, as many as black friends that you got, you should have taught them damn daughters that you don't do no shit like that. Child. Excuse me, black workers that you got. So we all know Sweetie wasn't none but one of Kim's workers. But anyway, so you know, she released it and she sent the text to everybody. Said Nene is disgusting. She need to worry about the roaches in her home. Yada to the yada. And I understand, Kim, you're always gonna stand up for your daughter, but you should have slapped the taste out of her mouth for how she did that. You don't do that. That's so disrespectful. And so, you know, Nene's a lot, but you was wrong for that, Kim and Brielle, child. And you know, it's crazy. She's gonna always defend her daughter, but her daughter's grown right now, so we can talk about her. Trash. You tried it. So, you know, Nene went off. I can't nail one of y'all bitches step in my house. My shit is paid for. Can't nail one of y'all bitches step in my house and say nothing about my house. You know, she's upset now, so now she has to come at everybody. And so, you know, it was just a mess. It was just a mess, and that was the end of it. But props to Shamia, because Nene just read Shamia for filth. And, you know, so Shamia got her comeback that quick. You see how karma works? And she didn't even have to do nothing. You know, look how fast karma hit Nene in the back for cussing you out, Shamia. Good for you. All right. So with that said, I think that's it, y'all. I think I talked about everything. Let's talk in the comments. Let's have moments. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalak. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, and all that good stuff. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. See you guys later.